All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Garage Night. Garage Night, what is it? Well, it's just three guys. It's just like your typical garage night. It's a Friday night. You're finally off work. Week is done. And what you do, you call your boys over, have some beers, talk about random stuff. And this was an idea that was centered around, actually kind of created by Craig and Corey and their garage night. I saw one guy, I think his name's Lee, not too thrilled about the name Garage Night being used. He wants to change the name. Am I going to get a cease and desist at some point?
He's a Garage Night purist.
He is. Okay, so he does not like this at all. He's anti this podcast.
The only thing I will say is, where's Garage Night almost all the time when we have Garage Night, Corey?
Where is it?
Yeah.
At your house.
So
you own the rights.
Yeah.
Okay. This was your show all along.
He owns the rights to all Garage Nights everywhere.
You know what you should do is do that. Like I've been wanting to use this meme, and it's where those two astronauts are in space, and one's like looking away, and the other one's got a gun. And have you seen that one where he says, "It's been this way the whole time," or something like that? So someone's like, they're using Garage Night as the podcast, and the guy's holding the gun goes, "It's always been Garage Night." So it's always been Craig's. Anyway, we got bubble in the throat. We got Craig Bentley on the mic.
Merhaba.
Ooh, pulled that one out of nowhere.
Where's that from?
That is Turkish. Hopefully I pronounced it right. I have no idea.
Probably not.
Merhaba, I like it. Corey.
Hello.
Bentley, his brother. We also got a special guest. Teased him last week. We know him as a guy that we love. We've grown up with. Mr. Runner Up, we call him. Aaron Mayer.
Well, hello.
That's better than anything Craig's ever done. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump right into rapid fire. What is rapid fire? Rapid fire is where I read random questions. We answer them as fast as we can. And we may dive a little deep as well based off that answer. That's how we found out that Craig would like to have beers and you can dance with his wife. It's a great trade, actually. It's a really good trade. Does not care about side hugs either. He said that profusely. Don't care about side
People
hugs.
give Carrie side hugs. That's fine.
It doesn't bother you at all.
Oh.
See, I'm a jealous guy. I couldn't handle it. I'm insane. I'm an insane
It
man.
is kind of like there's customers that come in and give side hugs to the employees.
You're jealous,
and
huh?
it's kind of weird.
There's a thing about jealousy.
Insecurity, small wiener, whatever you want to call it.
No.
Bald,
No.
fat.
No, usually the jealous person is doing something in the side on
On the side?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Usually they're the cheaters.
So the jealous. Oh, because they're thinking from their mindset.
Like
this
overcompensating.
person's doing something.
You're
and
doing
now-
what I'm doing. Well, you can't do that.
Oh.
So you're
Yeah, I'm cheating everywhere. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's why you're jealous.
Thank you very much.
He does keep hitting on
You
us
got to
when we
quit
come
jealousy
over.
though.
Thank you.
That's true.
No.
Jealousy is the worst.
I guess it's not jealousy. It's more insecurity. I don't get jealous, but I'm super insecure. I'm a super insecure guy. Yeah. So
Wow.
there we go.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah. Right. Are you kidding me?
Swear to God, no.
I created this dumb character. This is. I would ride home on the bus and look out like Billy Gilman, that song with Billy Gilman. I don't know if you guys ever saw the music video. Look it up right now on YouTube. It's this kid who just sings and stares out the school bus window with the tears in his eyes about how bad his life sucks, I think. Anyways.
Well, if someone comments on this, please do the worst comment ever because he probably reads them all.
I do read them all.
He says, "Oh,
I get mad. Oh man.
He looks for that affirmation.
You gotta be happy about those bad comments because that's what you want.
Well,
those
no,
funny ones where someone's teasing you and you just know that like what's wrong, man.
That's because I
Those
created.
guys are going what you're going.
But here's the thing: I created this dumb Travis Kenny guy. I'm actually not like this. I'm very I like to be an introvert. I like to play video games and be by myself and all that fun stuff. But I have to jump in the cold pool. Like I have to jump. So that's what I do. It's like, okay, time to jump in the cold pool. And now I'm going to be an idiot. And people aren't really rejecting the real me. They're rejecting this funny idiot that I've created. See, I'm a weird guy. I could live in your basement.
Yeah.
I could be a dark,
the dungeon.
the dark engine. Okay, so we're going to jump right in.
That's a weird offer that you want to live in his basement.
Yeah.
There's no jealousy there.
How much is the basement?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's too much. For you.
It's soundproof
too.
too.
Yeah, we soundproofed it. Too.
Yeah. All those
It's more of a.
nobody's
it's
gonna hear
like
those screams.
It's like a Dexter's room. Yeah. So you might not be seen again.
Okay, all right. So here we go. I feel like everyone here is like a movie person. If you were on a first date, what movie would be totally inappropriate for you to take your date on? or date to, or watch it at home. What movie would you think would be extremely inappropriate? I'm going to go first. Anything created by Aaron Mayer. That movie, it would be the worst thing for me to do, to bring this date that I want to impress and say, hey, my friend made this movie, and then watch her just like be afraid for the rest of her life. That's mine.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Yeah.
Hey, what's yours?
Oh, The Reanimator. Terrible.
What's that one?
It's an old one. It's what I was brought to as a child.
Really?
Yeah, I think I was 3 or 4 years old. Yeah.
What is it about?
No, you don't even want to know. It's that
This
bad.
explains so much.
Yeah,
3 years old,
trust me.
impressionable brain.
Oh, I've been to all these movies when I was young. God, I mean, the looks my dad got. You know, when the lights would come on. You know, then he has
This little kid.
two little kids coming out, and they're like, everybody gasping. How dare you bring your children into this? It says
explains so
it says
much.
accompanied by an adult, doesn't it? And that's what his excuse was, and there's no law against it.
Wow.
But Reanimator is about a guy that brings dead people back to life.
In a weird
morgue.
In a weird
Yeah.
way.
Well, no, in a weird way. He's just trying to, bring it back. But once you just watch, too bad you don't have a TV here. Just watch the clip of it, and you'll be like, "What the is going on?"
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The Reanimator. But if you brought a girl to that, she would hate you forever.
We should probably do a Reanimator night and just have everyone come out and
Just
watch it.
like a night in the park with
Yeah.
a big screen.
All you
Chalet.
have to do is go
The
on.
chalet.
Yeah.
If you go on
Straight out.
YouTube and say Reanimator, the scene of it, and it's just gonna show you the whole thing. And
You understand I'm
it's
recording
terrible.
audio right now, so
Well,
when you
you can-
smack the wah 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 wah.
Oh, that's what it does. I know. I heard that.
Yeah, see these things that are connected?
Yeah.
I hate you.
Okay.
What do you guys? You guys got anything?
Dude, I would say for a first date,
Yeah.
any movie that ends up like romantically good, because then you have to live up to some stupid expectation.
Oh yeah, that's true. You gotta be like, oh, that guy completely opened all the doors and did all this. You know the show that Craig's doubling down on. He's like, Harry Potter. Everyone, we're gonna watch it. We're watching.
I knew that was coming.
Big Harry Potter fan. Did you know that? Loves it. Yeah.
I haven't watched them yet. I got them sitting there. I wanted to wait so I can watch them all in a row.
like all 24
yeah,
hours.
I think I've seen the first one, maybe
in.
two.
Craig's in.
Yeah.
But
Craig will come over and
I'm
watch
waiting
those
for
with
like
you.
a surgery or something where I'm like, or a sickness.
I wouldn't
I
say
feel like
that.
you've had all of those.
Yeah, well, I have, but I haven't had the Harry Potter's. in
I'd
front
be
of me.
careful what you say. Craig's gonna break your leg.
Yeah.
Just come watch him with you.
You want that? Here you go. Yeah. You gotta watch this Harry Potter now, don't you? God. I'd be down now. No more leg stuff. They'll break a finger or something. Or
Corey, what about you?
Absolute worst. One of the worst movies I've ever seen was Phone Booth. So I'm gonna say Phone Booth because that was
I
absolutely
don't
terrible.
know what that is.
It was the entire movie. Like he was in a phone booth.
Yeah.
Like that was the entire
remember
movie.
that one.
Oh.
Yeah. It was Colin Farrell. I think it was just
Yep.
him in a phone booth. That was the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, one of them.
Interesting.
Did he make any phone calls?
No, just in the phone booth.
Yep.
I don't know. He might have. I don't even remember.
I think it was just one phone call.
He dialed the operator.
That's it. Yeah. That's it.
What security issue do you frequently fear? What security issue do you frequently fear?
If somebody was really twisted, they wouldn't be shooting. They would be doing explosives. Like,
Yeah,
if you really wanted to have maximum damage, you wouldn't go in and just start shooting. You would take in a bomb with you and plan it out and do
Right.
So that concerns me more than a shooting. Like if you really want to take some people out, you can do it.
Yeah.
Everybody come down to Cole Street. It's just
Come on
gather
down.
around this garbage can. It's going to be great. Yeah.
It's not beeping for any reason.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean.
Yeah.
That was Aaron Mayer's voice.
Yeah.
Do you have insurance?
Yeah.
What about you, Craig?
Nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't fear nothing.
No, I think for me, being a dad, having your family with you or the kids, when they were younger. I mean, obviously now it's not. Aaron will learn this.
Oh yeah.
But if you're at a mall or whatever, just that instant that you can't see them.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah. It's scary.
It's like where are they? You know,
Yeah.
even if they're just around the corner, you don't see them.
right.
I
Just
think
for
that was one thing that got to me.
Did you actually pay attention to if you have your kids with you and they're young and you see that van that has the windows blacked out or the no
Oh,
window?
now I do.
Do you pay attention to those
Yeah.
where they're at? And it's
Where they're parked.
That could be something.
I'm not
like-
parking
Yeah.
next to that. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, like a new truck has a generator. You're like, man, what's this guy do the generator for? Probably lure children in and say, check out my new cool generator.
Yeah, look at it. I can plug a TV into it. Yeah, it has an ice cream. It has an ice cream cooler.
I actually
can run off of it.
remember
Check it
seeing
out.
a commercial or a video of some guy in a van trying to put candy out of the driver's seat to get kids in there.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was my video.
Yeah, I know.
It got deleted off of YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the people that made it, they deleted because they realized that they're in cancel culture now.
Yeah,
they
it's terrible.
took all their videos off just afraid that they were getting money from YouTube. YouTube was paying them,
Yeah.
and they were like, and then they're like, one day they're like, we in like 5 years might offend somebody with any of this. We're taking it all off.
Pepe just got
Pepe Le
taken
Pew.
off. I know.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
He should have been canceled a long time
I
ago.
know. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty funny.
What was your security? What's your
Security. I was like thinking. You guys went all deep with it. I was just thinking. First thing I thought was like, God, putting in my debit card, my debit card number out there, and then I'm like, put my debit card number out there, and then all of a sudden it gets stolen once, and then you're like, oh, this sucks. Now I got to call everything. 'Cause
Everything.
You have automatic withdrawals on every damn thing, and you're like,
That's a good one, actually.
It sucks.
Anytime you get your bank stuff.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yes.
And then you have to, and then you forget one, and then you're like, oh shit, I gotta.
One thing didn't pay, and then you get a late fee.
Or it's that sucks. That's what I was thinking.
That's a really good one.
Though.
That's actually a really good one.
I don't like
because that's realistic, right? That's realistic.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking, like someone's gonna like A-Team, like get like a helicopter and load it up with an atom bomb and just drive over the space needle and blow it up. Like that's.
I never thought that.
Yeah.
That's why you got to get those RFID blocking wallets. And you'll be good, you'll be good to go.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just like, you're on the wrong website or something. Not website, but you're Amazon or
Dark
you're
web
buying
is what you're
something.
doing.
Yeah, you ever been on the dark web?
No, I don't know where that's at.
I've never been. You've been on the dark
Yeah.
web.
How do you even get there?
You have to download Tor and
Type in darkweb.com.
Don't do it on your normal web browser. You have to have a special web browser. You go out there and it's some weird stuff.
So what did you find?
I went in.
Anything.
Here, back up off that thing. You're in that a little bit too much.
I went into like specific things I went to look for, and then I got back out of it because I started freaking out. But I went to like an armory.
Wait, whoa. What did you see that got you freaking out that you had to back out?
I was
of
freaking out that I was going to get into something because you can get into stuff and it's unregulated, so it could infect your computer.
Oh,
I was worried I was going to click on something wrong.
Oh, wait, time out. So you weren't afraid of like the FBI showing up and be like, dude,
Oh, no.
I think you looked at some things over here. What
No,
came on your
I
computer?
I wasn't worried about
You
anything.
were
I was
afraid
gonna
that
see.
your
I was
laptop
worried,
was going to
yeah,
get like
that I was going to get
melted.
like hacked because
Yeah.
I was clicking the wrong shit. But I got into like an armory where you can buy guns and stuff, and I went through their menu or whatever they were selling. You could buy a bazooka, like whatever you wanted. They had it in there, and they showed you how they shipped it and how to break it down and get it past customs and stuff like that, and it was, how you could buy it. And
Hire
so
hitman.
yeah, you can hire hitman and stuff like that. So what I did
But they've got to have like these feds out there that are
I'm
like
sure there's people posing,
pretending
yeah.
they're, hi, I'm Chris.
So what you can
Hansen."
do though, if you want to know about it, is I backed out of it and I just went on YouTube and there's a guy that does it for you and shows you, and he goes through every web page that he starts going through because he knows what he's doing. And so I watched those, and he's like showed you like 7 different Hitman pages and what they do, and like so he goes through all of it. So I watched that instead because I was like, I'm not getting into this anymore.
Is it like a profile picture of the hitman? Just thumbs up.
It's using
I like
like-
that guy. What that guy looks like.
They use
imagine-
like encrypted email from like the 70s, like old style, so it's not traceable.
Dude, just imagine if you like saw a friend. You're like, you're just cruising there, like, oh my gosh, he's a hitman?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you walk on, hey.
So, how you doing? Buy a couple drinks?
Dude, that sounds to me like discount.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Guys,
It sounds like you would go up to him and be like, "Hey, I heard what you do. You're gonna give me a discount," and then you're just dead because
yeah, he just kills you
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't leave your drink there. You go to the bathroom.
Oh,
you come
man.
back. Your drink's fizzing.
Yeah, you can go down the rabbit hole of the dark web. It's interesting.
What issue are you sick of hearing about? What is one issue? We'll go with Corey to start it off. What issue?
I'm assuming everybody's just tired of hearing about COVID.
I guess that's true. I'm tired about COVID too. I'm tired about conspiracies.
I'm tired about the damn. Everybody's offended about everything. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
I don't even understand this thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's actually going on. It's like a joke.
We brought this up on the last podcast.
Yeah.
We are all under the impression that everything that's being done is run by a magic 8 ball.
Yeah, Magic 8 Ball. It's just like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, what are we going to cancel? Should we cancel this?
No, yeah, or there's the Earth is a big old show, and these aliens are going, oh my god, these guys are idiots.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
They go, oh, look at this biggest idiot right here. I'm going to go stand by his bed and have the water just fly right through.
yeah. Oh my god, I'm just telling you. No, this is.
I think that's possible.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Canceling people though.
Cancel is insane.
But I think it's changing. They're canceling people, then all of a sudden people are like, okay, and then he becomes
Even stronger.
even stronger because they're buying all his
Eminem,
stuff.
Dave Portnoy, that one guy, the country singer.
Yeah, that guy too.
Yeah.
Mr. Potato Head sold out everywhere.
Yeah, see. Oh, and the Pepe Le Pew, like I said,
Dude.
those pop heads,
Yeah.
or pops.
Yeah.
Right. My brother collects
All
a
that
ton
stuff.
of them, right?
Yeah.
So, but the Pepe Le Pew went from like $20, now it's like worth $400.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
just like,
Maybe there's your conspiracy.
I
They're
think
doing it on purpose.
so,
to drive
yeah.
up the
So
I
you
think
just
it's
let's
a-
cancel something that we have a lot of.
Yeah.
Mr. Potato Head makes sense. It's the only one that makes sense because
Why?
because I think they want to come up with an enhancement and sell more. What's the one thing you can't pop on and pop off of Mr. Potato? You can take a nose off. You can put a nose on.
No,
eyes, everything. Have you ever seen a Mr. Potato Head with a wiener? Now you can buy the Mr. Potato Head enhancement. Pop the wiener on. Take the wiener off.
Have you already
But that's-
prototyped it?
They're
The
getting
the
away
reason
from
why is because
gender.
Mr.
That's what I'm saying. And then they're going to come out. Like right now, it's like, oh.
Potato Head.
And they're like, oh, hey.
Potato
You can have
penis.
both,
Like,
you can have
yeah,
both
but-
of them.
yeah.
You can pop in and out.
It's just potato head.
Exactly. Remember when.
I think he's already built one. He's got a
Remember when-
prototype, and he's been.
Remember
He takes the nose out and moves it down.
It's a prototype.
Potato Head.
It's a
Yeah.
prototype.
Potato type.
But remember when they killed Mr. Peanut? Like they killed him like at the Super Bowl like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, and then they came out with a new Mr. Peanut. It's the same thing with Mr. Potato Head.
They're gonna come out with a baby.
They're gonna come out one that you can put a wiener on and a wiener off, and then everyone's happy. You can make a gender or not a gender, and then everyone's happy again. Genius move.
You're offending people right now.
So
Yeah.
So here's what we're saying about being offended. Though it's funny that I saw this, and I started thinking about it. I'm like, man, I was a teenager, and we had Tom Green, we had Eminem, we had as you got further and further, you had Jackass, you had all these comedians, even Andrew Dice Clay in the late 80s. You had all these people that were out there and prominent. And then it's like all of a sudden, like we were raised on these people, and now we are like the wimpiest group out there. Like we're offended on things.
Who's we?
Us. I mean, not
No,
me, but I'm just saying like
no.
our generation. We were raised
Not
on
us,
like
yeah.
crazy stuff
Yeah, no, the younger
that we
generation.
should not be offended by.
But I think a lot of this is coming not from the generation of people that are sitting here in this room.
No, not at all. Not one, but we think it's funny.
A lot of it comes from like virtue signaling to feel good
Virtue
about
signals.
something.
Yeah.
Or you have people just sitting there and just
What
they
can we
don't
feel
do
good
anything,
about?
and they
But-
just are so offended, so they have to complain. And
I think that, though I will play devil's advocate, there's a lot of things out there that we should be sensitive to,
like,
but then we swing it so hard where we can't do anything at all. Like you don't want to hurt. You don't want to be just like Mr. Feeling Herder. You don't want to be that guy, but you want to be considerate. But at the same
how does
time,
Mr. Potato Head.
that's dumb. That's what I'm saying.
How does
Yeah. That is dumb. I agree with that.
Yeah, but
I would say
mean,
you can be considerate and be a nice person, but you don't have to like bend the will to somebody else. Like they can not be offended. They can choose not to. That is that issue, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
Don't pay attention to it. You don't have to go there or
And-
do whatever
yeah.
you're doing.
And it's gotten crazy because we've already established on this show that I don't like reading.
Right.
And I'm a little upset Dr. Seuss is now gone.
He was going to start.
Well, here, so false flags back in the day in the news, it would be like, we'll have this other news thing. People will focus on this other news thing. And I think what they started seeing was that rather than go after people like, oh, weird, that this happened over here, I'm going to focus on this, is that they could tap into their psyche and their feelings. And so rather than having a bigger news story about, there was a shooting at this area, but we're also not, so we're not going to bring up this over here. If we get the feelings involved, people will pay way more attention to Mr. Potato Head and other stuff like that And
They pay attention to your specific network of whatever you're
yes,
like. They used to read the news,
right,
and now they give you the opinion of the news,
Right.
to match whatever you want to watch.
right.
And before, if you think about it too, like back in the day, if something happened in Maine, you weren't going to hear about it in Washington instantly. Like you didn't get their local news. Now, if something happens, you instantly see it on your news feed. So it jumps around everybody, and everybody has an opinion about it.
Yeah. And there's so many news feeds now that you don't know what's bullshit and you don't know what's real. You know.
Right.
As he's looking at the news feed.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Come up with another story.
Yeah, come up with a question.
Whoa, Kellen Hall. Cole Street Brewery, two beers each paid for you two. Oh, only catches they can't be used unless you're both here. Okay, so never mind. Cole Street, man. I'm telling you, we'll get the runner up there. All right, so if you could be a member of any TV sitcom family, old or present, what TV show would you be a part of? And I'm going to throw out cartoons. You can be if you want to be in a cartoon TV family.
I just want to clarify this before we answer. Are you actually a family member, or are you not?
Are you related?
Yeah,
Like,
you're not related.
No, you have to be in the family
Like you're related
itself.
to.
So we're not going to say like The Office. Everyone wants to be in The Office, but no one's really related in there. So we're not going to say that. So
I was thinking more like a hot sister.
oh,
If I was related or not.
well, there's a lot of those videos out there too. So I really don't. I mean, we're talking TV sitcoms though.
You gave me my answer now.
I'm gonna. Craig hasn't gone first yet. Craig, you're up.
Man, I'd like to go back to high school and be Saved by the Bell.
What family? Not TV sitcom.
Are you gonna be part of the Morris family?
Yeah, I'll be part of Zach Morris' family.
You're going to be Zach's brother?
You'd be in Screech's family. We all know that.
That's you. That's you. Jeez. And I'm surprised.
See, I had a similar idea because I think you were going where I was going to be in the Matthews family
Oh yeah.
to add another Corey in
You're
there.
already
But
Corey.
then I can go steal Topanga.
Topanga.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good.
That's
TV
my
sit-
plan.
That's a good TV sitcom family. Yeah.
2 Corys and a Topanga.
What about you, Aaron?
Oh man, I'm still thinking about this.
All right, so I'm gonna jump mine in. I want to be a part of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air's family, so I want to be.
You get, see, it's so you get that cred to go in that restaurant again.
I mean, there might be some looks, but I will. But I'm a part of that family, man. They're rich. You get to hang out with the Fresh Prince, get into crazy stuff, make fun of Carlton.
Have a butler.
Have a butler. I mean, I'm telling you, have a judge. You never get in trouble as Uncle Phil. Yeah, I would, and I'd probably be living out in the pool house. Like I yes, that's where I would be. Almost Family Ties, runner up Family Ties, but
Okay. There's so many good stuff out there, but I think it's sort of a family. I think I'd be like in the Always Sunny Philadelphia family.
yeah,
That's
You
good.
know, you're
D-
just you're bellied
D and,
up.
yeah.
And you just
You can be Dee and Dennis's family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'd just be actually part of
Are you-
Dan DeVito.
are you-
He has a little bit of. I could be one of his sires from the side or something.
yeah.
like
There you
that,
go.
You
Are
just
you-
show up to
and-
live with him and try to
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a,
Oh,
that's a great
and-
idea. You would
And
be
then I go
actually
there like,
shut
oh, you
up.
guys like cat food too?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
play. You
Are
play.
you a huge?
You
are
go under
you
the
a
blanket
huge
at
It's
night?
Always Sunny
Yeah,
fan?
I watch. They're the best.
Yeah,
So
this is
funny.
amazing.
We went and saw. It's
The
the Day
Day
Man.
Man.
Oh, you did?
live.
Yeah.
Day man.
Dude.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, that would have been fun. I
You
didn't see
would
that
be
one.
Charlie's cousin or brother. That's who you would. You would not be Dee and Dennis. You are
No,
definitely
Dennis.
a Charlie relative.
All of them just are
No,
so
who you
perfect
are?
together.
You are not. You're in a robe.
Oh, you think I'm one of the brothers?
No, he's Charlie.
Yeah.
You had it right. He's
Yeah,
Charlie.
he's Charlie.
Him and they're doing Bird Law together. I didn't see it right.
Yeah.
I could see.
Yeah.
You'd actually be you would be a hilarious addition. I would love. I kind of want that now.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We should write some letters.
Yeah. Right in that TV sitcom, and you'd be the guy that always comes up with wacky and crazy
Yeah.
movie
Oh, they
ideas.
would love that.
That's all you do is
What?
they have something going on. You're in the corner pitching them ideas. We're like,
Yeah.
well, we can do this.
Yeah. No.
That's good.
Cricket's probably one of the best characters on that show.
Cricket
is
Cricket.
Cricket's.
The way the way his life goes, it is actually very funny. Like when you kind of see the original where he kind of
Like-
shows up, he's a priest and
It just man of God, just the best.
and then
And D-
now he's
D
just
ruins him.
he's just
Yeah.
and he's ready to do anything at
Yeah.
any point.
Oh my God, it's the
And
sickest.
this show had one of the greatest Roddy Piper episodes ever.
I don't think I saw that
You didn't see the one where he had a cameo with Roddy Piper and they
No.
were learning how to wrestle? Oh, you need to watch that.
What's your
episode.
favorite? Before we move on, so is that your favorite episode? What's your favorite episode? Mine is where they do the long con to D about how she's a celebrity and all this stuff, and then they bring it out like she thinks she's getting off of an airplane, and like she was never on an airplane. She was in like some van. They were like moving it back and forth. It was so good that they just like
There is a ton of good
Oh,
episodes
Yeah,
of
you
that
can.
show.
Yeah, it's so much.
I would say that like the first 5 seasons are like better.
Yes.
I like them better than the last seasons, but they're really good
Good,
episodes.
yeah.
favorite episode. Do you have one? If not, no big deal.
There's a lot. I mean, I like the Wade Boggs stuff because it's
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah,
I like the gas one where they're trying to sell gas.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
that was
back
a
of the
good one.
van.
That's a
yeah.
good one.
And there's a bunch of Eagle stuff in that show, so
That
I'm
is
sure
true.
you're excited about that too.
There is a ton.
I would love to just hang out at Patty's bar.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
that'd be cool.
It's good. Good job,
That'd be
dude.
cool.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Did you say your favorite episode yet, or do you want
It's just too hard to pick. There's so many good ones.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. You can do. You know what you should do is you just YouTube bloopers and then go.
to? Those
through
are so
all-
good.
And then you just laugh the whole time because you see a little bit of every episode. And
Yeah.
DeVito's just amazing.
Yeah, he's the
He
best.
is so funny. And so
I mean, I got another favorite. My favorite episode. This is my favorite one because I remember watching it and I just.
it's crying.
Oh, crying, laughing.
Yeah.
It's called Frank's Little Beauties, and he is so sick. At the beginning, he breaks his nose. Oh, my nose! And he's, I messed up. And then he thought he was doing a pageant for like women, and he finds out he was doing a pageant for like tweens. And I don't know what to do. And then he gets a makeup artist, but it's just a mortician makeup, and he just looks so sick. He looks like the Penguin and fucking Batman. And he's oh God! But when he comes out, it's the most disgusting thing. I was laughing so hard. And he wants to make sure everybody knows I don't touch kids. He's like, look at these beauties, which I'm not attracted to any one of them. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so funny.
Oh,
I always
Watch
loved
that
his
one, it's
character, how
good.
they brought the toe knife back, reoccurring over and over again in all the episodes. And he would just share it with somebody. Like they had those foreign guys in their
Oh, yeah.
apartment, and
Oh, I
he
would love
he wanted
that
to share
one.
the toe knife with him.
And then they kicked him out. That was good.
what is the worst name anyone could call you? Like, what's the worst name that you feel like? If I know that if you call, I mean, like the C word, some people don't like that. But like, if someone called you a name, what would you hate as that name? I'll go first. I don't think I've gone first yet, right? Have I gone?
I think
first?
we know yours already.
What's that?
What we talked about on the podcast before? What not
Lenny.
to call him? Yeah,
Lenny.
Yeah.
No. You know what? We're gonna skip this one. This one's too deep. What did I just talk about insecurities before? If I
Yeah.
tell you my real thing, then I'm gonna hate it. Then everyone's gonna post it and comment. I'm gonna get mad.
I couldn't think of one anyway. So
All right,
I couldn't either.
We're moving on. If you could add one feature to your cell phone, one app, feature, whatever you'd like that you would like, man, I wish I had this. What would it be?
like it could be anything.
A feature or an app to your cell phone?
An ATM with unlimited amount of
I was
money.
gonna say
Well,
a button that just adds money to my bank
I mean,
account.
like something that like is legit. Like you would actually like.
I wanted to shoot a laser out so I can just destroy people if I wanted to.
Okay,
You wanted to have a laser.
Yeah, a freaking laser.
yeah, I'd want one that would kill everybody I don't like.
You talk like that's not possible. I guarantee it's possible. to
It
put a
is
laser in a
possible.
phone.
Have you not seen what was that one? Oh,
Laser Cats? I've
no,
seen
that
that.
movie where he goes to prison it's Gerard Butler, law-abiding citizen, and she opens up her cell phone, hello, and she bah, a
Yeah.
bullet comes shooting out of the gun or the phone and kills her. It's
Yeah,
good.
see, it's possible.
It's crazy. Mine would be like a mode when it's lost. That if I just said, "Hey Siri, where are you? Where's the phone?" And then it would just like, "Huh?"
I mean, you just have someone call it for you.
You just need a
thing.
Wait a minute,
I'm
don't
all
they have
silent.
that?
They do if you just have an Apple Watch.
If you have an Apple Watch, you hit a button and it like beeps.
Yeah,
You say, "Hey, call my phone."
Yeah.
no, but I don't. Everything's on silent. And I don't have any lights going off.
okay.
I don't have your freaking notifications. You got the loudest notifications in the world.
What do you mean?
How do you sleep?
I don't.
No,
No, it's.
That was real close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded more like the spirit than his phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, that'd be a fun little feature in an app.
To have a spirit come out of it?
No, to have a spirit finder, like almost like remember
There's
Egon?
there's an app for
There
that.
you have that.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Did you use it?
I tried.
Dude, have
Does
you
it
not,
work?
It hasn't yet.
have you not heard that, Travis? There's an app for that.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
And he would know he saw one, so now he probably tried to see it again, I would imagine. I'd be looking for it again if I saw one.
You're back in Maine, just checking things out.
Yeah.
Like those ghost hunter shows.
We should
Yeah.
redo it.
Ghost Adventures. Yeah.
Uh,
I didn't answer.
go ahead.
Did you guys do yours?
Yeah. Your turn.
Okay. Yeah. So back in the day, I thought of this one. This is my own app idea.
Oh gosh,
Well,
he's been waiting for this.
yeah, but this is when I was single and mingling, you know.
Tinder?
But no. You just
They stole his idea.
no. You get like Enumclaw would be perfect in Buckley and just around the area. It's called I don't know what you want to call it. You can call it Barfly. You can call it Bar Walk or whatever or restaurant. But you get the local people and restaurants and bars and all this stuff to go into you put a little camera in there. It's just a still camera that takes pictures every like 5 minutes, and then you can go onto their website, and then basically you can see how packed it is in there.
Like you could see
And
somebody
now-
sitting at the bar that's single.
not even
know-
that, but
oh.
you just see if it's busy, or if you do see a single.
Yeah.
Is that a girl at the bar? It might be a little fuzzy, and like, okay, I'm gonna go down there.
Yeah.
Or
That's
maybe
so
you don't.
creepy.
Maybe you don't want to.
That was the original thing.
Or maybe how's it creepy?
Dude, no,
maybe
but
you don't.
there's bars that have that.
Maybe you don't want to be around people, and you're like, I just want to go out. I don't want to talk to anybody. Okay, nobody's there. Perfect. I'm gonna go there. Or I want to go and talk
Well,
to
I
you.
know
Holy
it-
shit, this place is going off.
I know in Bonchley where you live, it's going to be like a place where you're like, you can only get 4 places, so you're going to want that. But Enumclaw, you can just like walk and find.
No,
walk
no,
in a
you have to
door.
drive.
You wanna
have to
look at
drive.
it.
Yeah, you have to
I
drive
think,
to certain
I think
places.
you call it bar feed.
There you
get
go.
the feeds of the bars.
Yeah,
yeah,
and then
from
and then they
yeah.
pay you.
Ooh.
They're paying me for my app because it's gonna once you click on it, it's gonna show all their menu. It's gonna show their what Thursday night is. Thursday karaoke night. Oh, you got karaoke. Oh, they got karaoke.
If they got a spirit finder, they've already got this.
they don't. I already looked. Seriously,
Like
they
so-
don't got it.
like
I-
you
I-
look-
who wants to go in business?
Somebody
all right?
looks. Somebody looks through it and they see Travis is there. Like, oh,
If they got it, you don't see.
we're
what-
not going
We're
there.
not going there.
Yeah,
Bull
yeah.
crap.
Oh God, I don't want to talk to him. He's gonna make me get on his podcast. Jesus.
We're going to talk about his podcast
Yeah.
forever. I think that's kind of so. Shout out to Corey Koopman for being the. She got the city council position.
Oh, good.
Corey
sweet.
Koopman Frazier ran into her at Cole Street.
I did.
Yeah,
we're
and
down there.
said hi to her, and
She was using the bubbles.
she was using the bubbles down, and I heard they all didn't pay. Sean said that. I don't know. Whose moral character could never be questioned? Whose moral character? Who's more? I mean, we can obviously say God and Jesus, and you can't question that. But what? Who's moral? Like, who do you know? Like, or maybe like someone living right now. Whose moral character do you feel? I think Joe Biden. I feel like Joe Biden.
There is no way any politician cannot be questioned. That
God.
is BS.
That's-
What if it's a TV show character?
Yeah, any character.
Is that all right?
Yeah. That works.
I got to think still, but I wanted to specify.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
That would
Well,
work.
TV character.
I
Joe
got
Biden.
one. I got one.
Did you say Jill that time?
Jill Biden.
Yeah. Superman.
You were a big Superman guy.
Well, look at him. He always does the good.
I feel like you're like
always good.
You love Superman. You love Elvis. You love like the all American like you're like the. Who was your favorite wrestler growing up?
I think it was. Jeez, it changed. It changed.
Was it ever Hulk?
Well, it changed because then
It was
you
The
learned that
Rock.
when you get older.
Yeah.
No, because Rock wasn't really even there when I was watching it.
Oh, you're watching NWO.
Oh yeah, so you
WCW.
got the Hulk Hogan, but then you start learning about these with all the videos that are out now. Like Andre the Giant was sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. And then because you didn't like him because he was always sort of bad, you know.
Right.
And then, but then Ric Flair, you start seeing all his, and he's just
he's insane.
Yeah, he's insane. And then you're like, oh my god, I love Ric Flair now. You know, I mean, and that's
because
a great,
you're wanting to live that lifestyle.
And he hasn't changed.
And he's sick. He just and his highlights are just so funny. But that's a good team name too.
Macho Man's the
Ric
same way.
Flair's Woo.
Woo.
Yeah, that's a good name.
So, do we want to talk about moral, or do we want to dive into wrestling?
Oh no, well, yeah, we're.
I
Doing
kind of want to dive into wrestling. I feel like moral. Unless you guys have a moral. Corey, what's your moral code?
I hadn't thought of
Okay.
anything.
I
yet.
just-
All right, let's go into wrestling. Okay, real quick, because I know that you were always a big wrestler guy. You loved wrestling.
Doing it, yeah.
Wrestling, but you also. I mean, I remember when you did a. What wasn't a DDT, but what's the thing where you did the spine
Yeah, well, me and
Todd
Todd Bergstrom.
and Shane?
Oh, Shane, yeah, we had reverse tombstone.
yeah.
Oh, we did that.
Yeah.
But
Which is the Undertaker.
You get on the tramp. You get on the tramp, and you do some moves. You know, get on the tramp and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're going to be this person" and stuff like that. But then me and Todd made this move up that still hasn't been done to this day. So dangerous. So dangerous.
Did you guys? What?
No, it's called the decliner. And it's, I'm telling you, if I saw that, I would like be so in heaven, but no one still, it's like a tombstone, but you're coming from up. And if you don't hit it right, neck is broken. and we did it so many times, and he slipped one time into my neck because he was the one doing the decline.
He's a stronger one.
I would love to show you.
Is it a
this
tag
sometime.
team or is it
We
a
can
single?
still do it.
It's like a tag team move or a single move?
Well, no, it's a finishing move of
Hey.
you're
I'll tell you this: I got a pool now.
yeah.
We can do it into the pool because then if you mess it up, it doesn't really matter.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, but Bergstrom, you like throw a punch and you miss, and he puts your neck right here, but then brings you up, so you're almost neck to neck, and then he drops in. You got to catch his waist before he drops to his knees, and
Oh,
It's
I
insane.
see.
it's brutal.
I think I actually witnessed this now.
Yeah, you have probably
I remember when
the decliner.
I wanted to be a part of that little wrestling thing you guys did so much. You guys are so
You
insane.
just had no talent.
Yeah, but I tried.
Not invited.
Yeah,
No,
you're
no.
invited, but you're that one. You're that guy that remember like what was it? The
pallbearer.
No, yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Look up there.
Yeah.
Hey, Travis, can you go set up the chairs for us?
Yeah.
But
You could have been mankind, maybe.
I remember.
But then you'd have
what is it?
Dude Love?
No, I'm not thinking right now. When a superstar gets a easy match that night.
Oh
what is
yeah,
it?
that's the guy.
Oh, a squash match?
Squat. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
there you go.
He's a jobber.
Yeah, jobber. That's it.
I just be the guy like
yeah.
already in the ring.
Yeah, they don't announce him.
But you're
Walk
so,
out there with a ref.
Yeah,
It's just a singlet, like a normal wrestling singlet.
yeah.
Maybe if I'm lucky, I do have a little bit of armband. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No. But I remember when doing the tombstone, Aaron's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Dude, I want to do that. That's how they do that now. I get it now." Before I was kind of like, "Dude, that's crazy. How come no one's died yet?" He's like, "Well, it's not me holding you. It's you are holding you. Like you've got to hold my waist as tight as
And
you
tuck
can."
your neck.
Yeah.
And so Aaron's like, so I'm like, okay. And so he flips me over and he just grabs me and then he's like, hang on. And he did it and it didn't hurt. And I was just like, wow, this can be done. Now I get it. And it was like I was 17 or 16. It was like mind blowing for me.
It was nice because his balls,
I was
my
like-
balls were right
think-
there,
I think he
resting
might-
on his chin the whole time, and he's like, "This is the best," and I'm like, "Yes."
I from that story, I saw I
still
saw
got
him
the
being
pictures.
like, "This is awesome that I'm inverted into Aaron's crotch."
yeah, yeah,
No.
That's what
Smells
started
so
his
great.
obsession with you. That's why he
Yeah.
has a shrine.
yeah, exactly. That's
wish
why he
it-
still smells these cleats over here.
Wish I didn't share that story. But okay, so growing up for me, it was Hulk, and then it turned into Razor Ramon. I loved Razor Ramon. Always the messing with the bad guy.
And his
And-
toothpick.
His
Oh, yeah,
toothpick.
yeah.
Oh
I,
yeah, he
I
just
still do
flicked it
that
at
with
him.
toothpicks.
Yes, yes.
Gold dust. What about
Gold Dust was too much of a freak for me, man.
What?
Dude, he's still
Oh,
wrestling.
you're offending. You're
He's
offending people.
Gold. hey, Gold Dust still wrestling.
Not as
Really?
not as
He's
gold
not,
dust
he's as
though.
Dusty Rhodes now.
Dusty Rhodes.
Dustin.
Oh, yeah,
It's his
yeah,
kid,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Doink the Clown, big Doink the Clown fan. I liked Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels was the guy.
I loved Shawn. I hated him, and then it turned into where I really liked him. Mr. Perfect.
You know who was the best and the best family guy on that show? Best guy ever was Benoit.
Chris Benoit.
That is funny.
That's terrible. I know.
I got it.
yeah.
If you don't watch wrestling, just look that up.
Giggle it.
Giggle it.
Google it. Yeah. All right, and you'll giggle.
It's what
You
happens
may
when you
not.
Or be offended.
if
Yes,
you mix
you might be offended.
you mix steroids and CTE.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
He's a good wrestler.
What about you,
though.
Craig?
Yeah, yeah.
Who's your
It was
wrestler,
good on
man?
the Nintendo
Dude, we went.
game.
We went on. You know what? I still love Stone Cold.
Stone
yeah,
Cold,
yeah.
Dude, I love Stone Cold.
How jealous were you when Sean met Stone Cold Steve
yes.
Austin?
So here's funny. I listened to that
Yeah.
episode, and I already knew the story because Sean actually sent me a text when he was down there.
Right.
Right. First of all, it's Broken Skull IPA in the podcast. Sean got it wrong, but anyway, I'll let that go. But I was super jealous because if you asked me, like, hey, if you want to go have a beer with somebody, like, I think I would love to sit and have a beer with Stone Cold.
That's insane. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I would absolutely love it. So I was super jealous when he said he got to sit or talk to Stone Cold in a brewery. Yeah. And he told me like 10 minutes after it happened. And I was super jealous.
Oh man, are you wanting to plan a trip down there and just in case,
Just if I knew he was there,
just run into him?
might just text, hey, I'm coming down. You want to hang out?
Have you gone to
Yeah. That was good. Hey, you want to hang? Who is this?
I'm sure you're
I
not
can see
busy.
you.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've got my beer feed up. I
Yeah.
see that you're sitting there by yourself.
I've been following you all my life.
Bar feed. Sorry, I've already botched it.
Beer feed's not bad either.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's
Beer
the
feed.
it's
That-
it's the brewery.
Oh, but you got
portion.
restaurants too because
Oh,
people
yeah.
want to go out to eat, but then if they don't want to wait either,
Yeah, that's good.
you know.
You see the line.
And the thing is, then it actually helps the.
It should
other-
tell you the average weight on the app, like for the restaurant, so you know
Yeah,
before you.
it
go.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
See.
Done.
See?
This is amazing.
I'm
idea.
telling you, this is a really good idea.
There's a lot of gold
and guess
coming out
what?
of this.
And then people, all
Gold
the restaurants
dust.
pay for it
Yeah.
because guess what? The people that are dead will get the business because there's people out there that don't like people and they don't. They want to go out and they don't want to talk to shit. They want to play some pool by themselves.
And
you
then,
know?
and then it becomes the crowded area because everyone's
And
driving.
then they
driving to
look
the
at their
spot.
app. Where did everybody leave from? Okay, let's go over there.
You think there's a lot of those people out there like that?
There's
Like
a lot.
enough
Oh,
to like open a place that only allows one person
yeah.
at a
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you charge
The
like,
loner bar.
10 times the amount to be in there.
Yeah.
So it's just one at a time. but
Yeah,
10 times the
there's,
amount.
There's rich people. Like
An
that
hour
will
limit.
Pay. I just want to rent this place out for myself. I just want to play big buck counter and just keep like cocking. And I just want to kill some
you know what you
elk.
could do? Is
Yeah.
you put a big buck hunter down in your basement, just one at a
I
time,
know.
charge people
It
down there.
won't fit. I already looked at the dimensions. I did, but it's too tall, unfortunately. But there's one in the firehouse that is in a lone room. So
There you go.
yeah,
COVID
so,
room.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Have you guys been to a WWF/WWE match before? Have you ever been like
Yes.
a Raw's War?
Yes, we went to Monday Night Raw and we went to a pay per view.
I think the
Really?
last one we went to was an NXT event. In
Yeah, we
Seattle.
also went to NXT. At
Now,
the
how close were you guys? Like in the nosebleeds? Did you
So I
guys?
think
Did
for
you guys
the-
make a sign? Was there signs blocking your
NXT.
view?
I think was the closest we were.
Yeah, NXT we were pretty close.
We were only like maybe like 16 rows
and that
back.
was at the Paramount, so it was kind of more of
Yeah,
a,
you were up in it.
You're already
you know,
there. Yeah.
yeah. But I think Monday Night Raw we were
Up
decent,
upper deck.
but the pay per view we
We
were
were,
kinda
like,
higher.
up in the
Yeah, we were up in the
nosebleeds, yeah.
nosebleed.
Now, do you guys bring binoculars to that at that point? Like, remember?
No,
we
that
used
was
to
at
go to the-
Key-
We
that was
were
at,
we were up in the very corner, but when like Kane, his entrance with the fire, you felt it. It was so
The
hot
heat?
up there, and
Yeah.
the smoke rises into where you were sitting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Even at the Seahawks games, the same thing with either of those flames. You can feel the heat
Yeah.
for like a brief moment. Did you guys make a sign?
I didn't either time I was there.
Did you guys have a sign blocking your face, like blocking your view or
No,
anything?
nobody had the sections we were in. Nobody had a sign.
No.
I wore the T-shirts and stuff for. We walked around Seattle.
Dude,
and people were throwing up the too sweet to us.
I'll tell you this right now.
Yeah.
I will get a lot of flack for this. Okay, and I'm a huge sports. I loved going to the Seahawks. I love going to the Mariners games. I had more fun
At the Harry Potter experience.
convention.
I had more fun at the wrestling matches
Really?
than I. And I'm not saying I don't have fun like at the Mariners
Right,
and stuff,
right.
but I had more fun being there, the environment, the people, and it was like a huge deal. Like I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You've been to one?
No, I haven't. But I would think, because I haven't been to one of these yet either, is like a Comic-Con. I think that would be
That'd
so
be kind of
fun
that'd be
to
fun.
go to.
Yeah.
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 But you have to like get
Dressed up. Well, you don't.
we have to get tickets. Like, you can't even get
can't
into
get
those
tickets,
things. They're so like hard to get into.
We should have our own Coal Street Comic Con.
There you
and
go.
It's you as Superman.
Yeah.
You, who would you be? The Red Hornet?
Red Hornet.
Yeah.
The Flash. You'd be the Flash.
Sure. Yeah.
I want to be Stargirl.
I was gonna say, are we just making up characters
Yeah.
for it?
Yeah.
You'd be Glowball.
Glowball.
Yeah, he's big ball that glows. And
And
then
you'd be like Sloth
I'd be Sloth. Yeah. No, that's really
from
good.
the Goonies.
Yeah. But I'd be wearing your shirt, the Superman shirt.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't be able to tell us
No,
apart.
never tell us apart. Yeah.
Hey, if Aaron's Superman,
Yeah.
can I be Lois?
No, he's jealous right now. He wants to be Lois.
Yeah.
No, you actually would be some Harry Potter character.
You would be a good Lex Luthor, though. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah. You'd be a
Oh,
good
yeah, you got
guy.
the bald head. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, we should all be from the same universe.
Mm.
Everybody can be characters.
I'll be Thanos. How about that? I'll start snapping you guys out
Well,
of
that's
here.
not the same universe.
Not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't look like a
Infinity.
Thanos.
Well, we've come to the end of another recording. We had Aaron Mayer on. Now here's the thing, guys. At some point, and we're gonna announce this, but we are gonna have another Full Buddy Friday after we're done recording. Obviously, we've got a lot of stuff coming up that we kind of need to plan out ourselves. I think Craig's a part of some tournament, some softball tournament or something, or what?
Yeah. Girls fast pitch, I coach.
Yep.
He plays.
And then
He snuck in.
Yeah.
It's a ladybug
Wait,
situation.
hey, you can do that nowadays.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
I represent myself
I identify.
as a 10-year-old girl
Dude,
now,
that'd be-
and you could jack home runs.
you know what?
Yeah.
That
I
would
mean-
be the best pickup line if you walked up and
To what, a 10-year-old boy?
No.
Yeah, what's going on here?
You walk up to a girl in the bar if you're single, and you go up to a girl and you go, hey, I know that I look like maybe like a 5 or a 6, but I identify as a 10.
Okay.
Or even tell them that you may look like
They look like a 5 or a 6.
Yeah.
you may think you're a 7 or an 8, but I think you identify as a 10,
Yeah.
and my wiener thinks that you identify as sexy.
Yeah.
Think that would work?
That's why.
Or you could say, my wiener identifies as like a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's even better. Is
Yeah.
you just say, "Hey, I know that it looks like it's like 5.5 or 6 inches, but I identify it as a 10-inch."
Yeah.
And
Oh my god, that's funny.
That works good. All right, everyone.
Okay.
Thanks so much for listening. Hey, we're gonna do shout outs real quick. Shout outs. I'm gonna give a quick shout out. Thank you. Craig said this last week. I'm gonna say it this week. I do love the people that listen and also comment. So when you comment or like or share, and I'm gonna throw out some of the subscribers on Patreon as well. Eric Madrid. Oh, I got a new one too. Eric Madrid, Kellen Hall, Desi B is our new one. Also have Casey Scott. Thank you very much, Casey. Every month they re-up. Holly Graff, my brother, and Seth Loop. Appreciate you guys supporting the podcast. You guys are awesome. So shout out to you guys. Who wants the next shout out?
I'll give a shout out to good old Aaron Mayer for being here, hanging out. We're gonna go. I mean, this is a couple weeks before you hear this, but we're gonna go have.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
At
have.
some point
We would have hung out already at this one.
We're gonna
Yeah,
go. We're gonna go have a couple beers after this.
That's right.
Hang out,
Yep.
get. And thank you for being here.
Well, I appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Is that a Pokemon on your?
That's my
it's
little
your-
daughter there.
Oh, it's
yeah.
your daughter. I thought it was a Pokemon. I
So,
thought you were playing Pokemon Go.
No, I'll shout out to my girlfriend Sarah. Yeah,
With an H.
Yeah, with an H at the end. Just great mother, great partner, and we have a lot of fun with each other. And And thank you for letting me do this tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank
Yeah.
you. I can
Yeah.
appreciate that. Yeah, thank you very much,
Yeah,
Sarah. And then also for letting him build this little dungeon downstairs as well.
It's my escape room. Yeah. It's the panic room when I'm in trouble. I'm just going to go downstairs.
Yeah, I was gonna go chill in this dark dungeon. Corey, shout out.
I'll give another shout out to Sean at Cole Street.
Yeah.
He's actually going to sponsor our softball team.
Ooh,
So that's an awesome thing he's doing. So it'll be another thing for the summertime. And everybody want to come hang out and watch some Cole Street softball? We're going to be having it.
yeah, I like that. I might be down there too just to watch. I'm not going to hit anything or run or
Well, you win it anyway.
I'll be the first base coach.
What Cole Street? What Cole Street?
Bombers.
The one year we were the
Street.
Cole Street Growlers. I don't know what we're doing yet.
And a big shout out to Gamblin' Motors. Thank you so much for supporting us all these years.
That's the edited part.
Appreciate. Go down to Mazatlan, have a Hollenbeck Chalupa. Go to say hi to Andy. Also, please go to Cole Street Brewery and Bordeaux Wine Bar. Say hi as well. Mention the podcast.
It's going to be edited with your voice saying, "Fugit forward."
That's right.
Yeah, and then I'll re-edit it saying Gamblin' Motors, and it'll just be.
You get forward. See the price layer. Air price layer. If you get forward.
Please do. Hey, is there a code if they were to say like what do they get? A little special, like maybe a little like a handshake, $25 off something?
Yeah. You can. You get, like I said, a little discount if you.
If you want to support the
Don't-
podcast and you've never bought a car there before, go
Yeah,
see
absolutely.
Aaron, and Aaron will
And if you
kick-
say podcast, yeah, that'll be strange because no one listens to this.
Which is true. I still had nobody come up to me at Safeway and be like, "Oh, you from the podcast?"
Yeah. But if you come in there, that's $1,000 off.
You're doubling down.
$1,000.
You're just doubling
and
down.
if you say Travis
Please,
Kenny
somebody-
though, don't do that.
It goes
Just go to Gamblers. Go to Gamblers.
I have a
yeah.
question. Does this count when I come back for what we've
Yeah,
already done?
exactly. Hey, you already said that. Broncos already been ordered.
Oh, okay,
The
damn.
Broncos have been ordered.
It was worth
yeah.
a shot.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
That's good. All right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. And join us every Friday for Garage Night. Right at the very beginning, when you wake up, you should be able to listen to an episode. Thank you so much. Have a great week. Take care.